making our Christmas memories.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm excited for today's video, mostly because today is 3 days till Christmas. So when you guys see this, it will be the 23rd, the day before Christmas Eve. So hopefully you guys are done with your Christmas shopping, done with your present wrapping, and you can focus on your friends and family and all the fun parts of the holidays. So I'm super excited for today's video because it is a collab with my good friend Anne from Anne's Family Recipe. And if you guys are not following her, you are missing out. She is the sweetest. She's a wife and mom of 4 little kiddos, and she shares the most delicious recipes. So I'll insert a little clip here. And make sure to check her out. I will put a link to her channel and her video. She is going to be filming her mom's breakfast casserole. So what an awesome idea for Christmas morning. So all of that will be in the description box. I will be showing you guys a little twist on our own family tradition. For as long as I can remember, we have always had cinnamon rolls for Christmas breakfast. From when I was little to when I moved on with my husband and my kiddos. So I'm putting a little twist this year. We'll see what the reaction is, and we're gonna make a cinnamon roll casserole. It's super easy. I love it because you can make it ahead the night before and looks really delicious. So let's jump right in. So the ingredients are really easy. You need a nonstick cooking spray for your casserole dish. You need half a cup of butter, which I have already melted in that bowl right there. 1/3 cup of white granulated sugar, 2 eggs, 3/4 of a cup of either heavy whipping cream or half and half. Today I'm using half and half. 3 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then most important, 2 cans of cinnamon rolls. So additionally, you can add half a cup of chopped pecans, and then you'll also need the icing from the cinnamon roll packages. So let's jump right in and I'll show you how to put this one together. All right, so when I was looking for Christmas breakfast ideas, I was looking for something a little bit different because every Christmas morning we pop some regular old Pillsbury cinnamon rolls in the oven and we have this for breakfast. However, for my family, we eat a little bit later in the day, so my kiddos usually get hungry, so I was looking for something a little bit more substantial. So that's where this whole recipe change up came from this year. So to get started, we're going to take our 1 stick of butter, or half a cup of butter that I've melted. I'm going to pop that in a large bowl. We're going to take 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. Now we're just going to whisk these two together. To this, we're going to add our 2 eggs, our 3/4 of a cup of half and half, we need 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, because what are cinnamon rolls without cinnamon? 2 and 3. Cinnamon to me just smells like the holidays. I don't know about you guys. The nutmeg, you just need 1/4 teaspoon. Pop that in. And last but not least, we just need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So let me know in the comments below, what kind of traditions do you guys do Christmas morning? For my family, we always get up, the kids wake us up, very excited, and we come downstairs. I get the cinnamon roll started, and then we usually start by opening up stockings. It's kind of how we've always done it. So I'm just going to mix to incorporate this. And this is almost like a French toast batter. That's what it reminds me of. So we were talking about how Christmas has changed over the years, going through ornaments and everything, and we were talking about how next year is going to be so different because we're going to have a little baby. If you guys are new here, I am pregnant with my third child. I have a little boy who's 6 and then a little girl who is 4. So they are very excited to get a sibling, and so are we. So to this, we're going to set this aside. Move those out of the way. And then, I don't know about you guys, I remember popping these open with my grandmother when we were little. And I used to always jump. And I don't feel like they do that anymore. So you're just going to take all your cinnamon rolls out of the packaging. And I just washed my hands, so we're just going to spread these out. You're going to want to take the icing, this little pot of icing, and just set that to the side. We're going to use that at the very end. And then each of these, we're just going to cut into 4ths. And we're just going to pop these into our wet mixture.
I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running.
So I have all my cinnamon rolls cut up and they're in this batter. So we're just gonna mix to coat.
It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of
So it doesn't get much easier than that. So there we go. That is the filling that's gonna go into our casserole dish. So I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. And I'm gonna use this casserole dish. This one actually has a little tray that it sits in. So I like to use it for like Christmas or family events. We're gonna take our canola oil spray and just lightly spray the inside. There you go, it's greased. So now we just have to put our mixture right in here. Take all of those cinnamon rolls and all that cinnamon sugar goodness, pop it in. Make sure you spread it out in an even layer. And that is what it looks like. This already smells heavenly. So we're gonna pop this in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes at 350, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out.
these are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how
So 2 quick tips for you if you want to go ahead and make this ahead before Christmas or before whenever you choose to make it. The first option is to mix everything together and leave it uncooked in your casserole dish before I put it in the oven. Just wrap it. I would put saran wrap, and then I would possibly put a piece of foil over that and tuck it in your fridge for the next morning, and then bake it as usual, and you're good to go. I'm actually gonna make this and actually bake it so I can show you guys what it looks like. So we're gonna bake it, and then I'm gonna hold off on putting the frosting on the entire thing and make it ahead that way. So either way, whatever works for you. By baking it, I think I'm saving myself a little bit more time the morning of, but it's totally up to you and what works for your family.
baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear it bubbling, but it is like perfectly golden brown, and my entire house smells delicious. So we're gonna let this cool a bit, and then we're gonna take these 2 little icing containers, take the metal lids off, warm them up for 15 seconds in the microwave, and just pour them on top.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working
Alright, so here is it served up, and I took some frozen berries and a little bit of maple syrup, and we're going to use that as our syrup and kind of just to add a little interest. But how good does that look? So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this Christmas breakfast idea. Make sure to check the description box for Anne's links. I'm sure you will love her video, and make sure to subscribe to her channel. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas, holiday, New Year's. I think 2019 is going to be an amazing year. So we will see you soon.
This is how it's supposed to be, making our Christmas memories.